You guys are going to get a special treat today because we're going to talk to one of the big guys over at Uphold. That's Mr. Simon McLoughlin, who is the CEO. How are you?
Great, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Simon, give me a breakdown on where you guys are going right now.
I think increasingly we're positioning ourselves as an infrastructure platform. What's happened in the last 6 months is truly extraordinary. We've seen governments finally wake up to the fact that blockchain is a revolution in computer science, and the discussion, which has been very gratifying. For us as a business, what we're seeing is traditional finance companies, banks,
Right.
Payment companies, payroll firms are coming to us and saying,
Yeah.
oh, wow, this isn't just a sandbox experiment.
Yeah.
We need to plug into this. So we're developing our own platform, API, so you can plug in, get to market in 3 to 6 months. We've just gone live with a bank in Germany,
Okay.
serving high net worth individuals. And IG Index in the UK, big broker platform has just gone live with us. Revolut is about to use us for liquidity.
Okay.
So very,
Yeah, one of
very
the largest
exciting
neobanks in Europe. So
Yeah.
that's huge.
Yeah.
When you look at how Uphold is positioned in the market right now, what would you say are your next biggest opportunities?
I think the tokenization of traditionally hard to reach asset classes. If I was to look 3 to 5 years ahead, I think the tokenization of something like private credit, which is
Yep.
a very interesting asset class, hard to access. And the spirit of blockchain is about opening up access to traditionally hard to reach asset classes and
Right.
making them tradable 24/7. There are many more examples of that. What needs to come for tokenization to take off is what I would call the phase 3 of regulation. A lot of the regs aren't in place yet to make that a reality, but the technology benefits of opening up those asset classes is tremendous.
Well, I mean, you had the chair, or the acting chair, I guess, Hester Pierce, talk about this today, or this week, and what we're seeing is a lot more loosening on the SEC, which will most likely give guidance into some of the other organizations worldwide. How quick do you think that will happen?
I think what we've seen over the past 6 months is how quickly the climate can
Changes.
change. And who would have thought back in September last year that you'd have had a US government now openly pro-crypto,
Right.
compared with, I mean, there were certain aspects of crypto activity in the United States even last year, you didn't even know if they were legal.
Crazy.
It made trying to plan for a business virtually impossible. And so I think regulatory clarity sanctifies the space. People realize this is no longer an experimental sandbox.
Yep.
It's a vital technology upgrade.
I think that's the thing when you look at these transitions in technology, now what is a new finance architecture, the opportunity is so massive, and the amount of companies like Uphold and others that have really started to position well, I think, for really some accelerated growth. This could become a pretty big market for you guys very quickly. So congrats on everything you're doing.
No, very, very, very excited about it. Thank you so much for having me on.
Great. Thank you, Simon.